Brussels. Slightly remote from Hasselt, but they've come out here in their numbers and having a fabulous time. And hopefully the players will serve up some fabulous matches. Let's get on with it. First on stage, Benito van der Pas and Michael Smith. The St Helens man Smith saw off Nathan Aspinall yesterday after racing to a 4-0 lead at the start of the match, and he'll be looking for a quick start again tonight. So let's get him and Benito on stage with John McDonald.
Hello and a very warm welcome. You've joined us live at the Etihad Arena here in Hasselt, Belgium. Hello, welcome to the second round action of the Unibet European Darts Championship. That's brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. We say a very special welcome to our viewers joining us on ITV Sport and the millions of viewers joining us around the world. It's time to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of 3 PDC ranking events, Big Ben Benito van der ladies and gentlemen, the former World Youth Champion and the winner of 7 PDC ranking events, the Bully Boy, Michael Smith!
To say this Belgian crowd are well up for this. All our matches this evening, the best of 19 legs, so it's the first to 10 is the winner. And to guide us through the first match are Chris Mason and good evening, John Rawling.
Yeah, good evening to you, Jackie, and nice to be here once again in this opening match. I think it's going to be a close one because in career record it's 5 apiece, close on televised televised record as well, and I reckon, Chris, that this could very well go all the way. There's Benito, world ranking number 14, as you see, came through in that very tight match against Vincent van der Voort. Van der Voort had match darts and couldn't put him away. Big lad is Benito, one of the tallest on the tour. And there is Michael Smith, now 27 years old, former World Youth Champion. They played in the World Youth Championships all the way back in 2010.
Yes, I'm not surprised. But yeah, 2 very talented players. For me, Smith just the more solid of the 2. Benito just blows a bit hot and cold. But when he's on, he's very, very good.
Got to that final in Saarbrücken in Germany earlier in the year. Peter Wright beat him 6-5. Wright couldn't miss a double that day, and people might not realise Benito actually lost that with an average of 110.
Yep.
And from all accounts, people who were there say that he had the look of a man who'd been mugged.
He must have felt like he'd been mugged. Yeah, when he's on his game, he's very, very good. Scores very heavily, finishes very well. He's got an all-round great game, but just some days he can just go a little bit missing. Well, and they're both guilty of that, in fairness.
Michael will have been enjoying his kip over here. He's just become a dad again, hasn't he? Young Casper, spelt with a K. Dagmara, his Polish fiancée, getting her way.
96.
Michael put it on Twitter that he quite fancied calling him Zlatan, as in Ibrahimovic. He's a Man U fan.
Poor soul.
34.
So young Kasper will grow up one day pretty grateful of the fact he's Kasper rather than Zlatan, I imagine.
Especially if he's a Man City fan.
99.
Same management group as Gary Anderson. Tommy Gilmore looks after him.
Well, we both know from the world of boxing.
Absolutely good lad, Tommy is.
Lovely man.
Great atmosphere out there today. And now they will raise the roof if Van der Pas can put this away. He can do it. Bullseye. There it is!
What a great opening start.
Benito only lives about an hour away from here. Little place called Tilburg. And he actually went home last night, slept in his own bed.
Lucky him. It's always nice.
Bit tricky to get back to Lincoln.
83.
Could have took my helicopter. It was fueled. I've got James in the Bentley to pick you up.
Mini celebration this week when the old gas guzzler went through its MOT first try. Happy days. Great start this from Van der Pas.
Well, Smith would have been fully aware what he was going to be up against, and some statement of intent from Benito. Opening with a 15-dart leg and a nice big finish.
100.
The elation of the crowd.
He's in uncharted territory already. He's never been past the first round before in the European Championship. Michael has not reached...
A bit like my boxing career.
Michael hasn't reached the quarterfinals before, so if he were to win...
40.
7 ranking titles, as you heard John McDonald announce as he made his way to the stage. Benito
Fabulous
with
player.
3.
Fabulous player, Smith.
91.
Well, we've seen a 124 taken out. Are we going to see a 136 now from Smith, I wonder?
68.
Wouldn't surprise me.
136.
All the way on top. There's the first one. There's the second one, double 8. Oh, just the wrong side of the wire.
133.
Well, this is an awkward one. Oh, he's going down first.
He's got it.
Oh,
he went
for
double
double 18
tops.
double tops.
117.
Well.
Might require 16.
It's how you see it, isn't it?
Yep, how you feel at the time.
Green showing his second leg.
Gets away with it.
Third leg is Benito through first.
Cleaned up well there in the end.
So 1 apiece. And the match is shaping up nicely.
Last leg was a bit of a stinker, but that one, well, near 136 finish. 20-dart leg.
17.
And both of them at the moment, despite the fact it's kind of on a knife edge, and we've had that spectacular check out, and now a first maximum. Both of them still averaging in the 80s.
Not for long.
No. Smith, a really heavy scorer, and indeed Benito. When they get into the groove, these guys, they can really get big numbers.
Yeah, just for me, Smith is a little bit more reliable.
He's on a bit of an ankle problem, but he looks as though he's okay up there at the moment, Michael.
137.
The pleasure of working with me last weekend up in Bradford. Alongside Gary Anderson and Phil Taylor.
140.
Did you win one?
I didn't lose.
Oh, good man, good man.
Fortunately, I didn't have to play any of them.
100. Michael require 92.
Interesting outfits. Right, 92. Can still do it. Treble 16. He's got it for double 12.
80.
That would have been a tidier leg, but no finish for Benito, so no real damage done there. Would have been for a 12-dart leg. This is what we expect from these guys.
97, Michael Dupont.
But he gets another opportunity. Couple of sixes. And there it is.
I like it. 180 in that leg.
14 darter and taking it against the throw.
The time to bang one in. Looks very smooth tonight.
100.
Got a nice throwing style.
Yeah, it's lovely. Very easy on the eye. Again, what we were discussing with Jackie, Benito's more of an aimer. And Michael, down the side of his face, so he relies on feel and rhythm.
Interesting trajectory that Benito gets on his darts as well. He has a lot of bounce outs, doesn't he?
I think it's because he's so tall. He almost sort of crouches over, but you can see
almost got one there.
Yeah, the darts really do flap through the air.
Must be about 6'5" or thereabouts.
Yeah, has to be, yeah.
60.
He's very tall and
crouches over. As you can see, there's a big loop on that, but when they go in, they do that.
Throw underarm if you can do that.
58.
Oh, Smith will be annoyed here. He broke the Van der Pas throw and he's about to get broke straight back. 6 darts at 130. We'll just set this up.
98.
Beautifully done. He's there now. 32.
Plenty of pressure on it.
140. Benito 32.
So double 16.
Smith broke with a 14 dart leg and Van der Pas potentially can break straight back with a 13.
Great darts. Great darts. Shake of the head from Smith. It's 2-2.
Well, it's not a break if you don't hold.
We have a little break at the end of this leg. So it's an important one. Important for Van der Pas to hold. Best of 19 this one, so it's the first to 10 to take their place in the quarter-final.
Yeah, breaks after 5 and 10 legs.
42.
Not sure who it will suit.
It's an interesting outfit. A vast array of
93.
fancy dress here tonight. And some interesting Peter Wright tribute headwear as well.
Everywhere you walk around the town, just a sea of multicoloured Mohicans. Aye, Captain.
59.
Another chance of a breaker throw, John.
Yeah, there's a squeak. Van der Pas not finding the treble on that visit, so Smith's effectively got the throw.
Yep. A couple of trebles here. It's definitely on. That'll do. Leaves 120. Shanghai on top on 20s.
He'll fancy that one. Van der Pas needs to find a treble. And does with an excellent cover shot.
Leaves the same shot. So,
Right, who's going to do it? Used to do this in the local on a Sunday lunchtime.
60.
What, it's 60?
That was more often. That was quite good as well for me. So Shanghai.
Can he do it? Well, it's a better start.
Now then, for 3-2. Oh, unlucky.
Again, that's the trajectory.
Michael Dupont 60.
Talked about the number of bounce outs he has. Tops then for Smith for the break of throw. He gets it and goes to the first interval with the advantage. Michael Smith from St Helens leads Benito Van der Pas, the local favourite. It's 3-2. Benito van der Pas is a breakdown against Michael Smith, and he had that chance to take that last leg. We're talking about the trajectory, Chris.
Yeah, you can exactly see there that the dart has a weep in the air before it eventually gets into the board, so they're at that point they're quite flat. So if he has a dart that's previously in or around the target he's aiming for, they're not real bounce outs. They're basically the darts in the previous dart and taking the weight and the speed out of it, so it just obviously ends up on the floor.
The upshot of it all is that Michael Smith leading 3-2, and with the break of throw, first to 10 to take a place in the last 8.
3 breaks of throw in the first 5 legs.
140.
Nice way to start and try and maintain the trend.
97.
Cover shot.
He'll be open to take the chime out of Big Ben, which I think the Big Ben chimes down for a while, isn't it?
It is. All quiet.
42.
But don't forget, folks, the
Ian White.
spring forward, fall back. Clocks go back tonight.
Ian White watching on. Came into the press tent earlier on and he said, I had him going yesterday, didn't I? He was worried. Michael van Gerwen hammered him.
He did. And he didn't do a lot wrong. He averaged at 100 and got stuffed.
99.
Oh, goodness.
Good lad, Ian, isn't he? He's a
Yes.
sort of a quiet, undemonstrative type on air,
59.
on the stage,
Great sense
when
of
we
humour.
see him, but he's a funny guy, yeah, lovely bloke, lovely bloke.
He lives off jelly babies. Well, the clocks are going back tonight.
97.
Christmas is around the corner. You
164.
know what that means? Darts. Loads of darts.
Generally means you're skint, doesn't it?
Well, that's all year round.
89. Benito Lucar 120.
Van der Pas then, he's had a 1-2-4, now he's looking at a 1-2-3, and he's starting looking for treble 19. No, sir. Treble 18 required, bullseye. Can he do it again?
98.
Scared it.
Michael Lucar 75.
Well, for an actual rare hold of throw, John. 18
Indeed.
tops.
See if he can put this away. He can. Holds his throw. And the break with that is meaningful. It's now 4-2.
59.
Benito had the opportunity, didn't he, to win both the last 2 legs. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Well, they're both finishing okay. Both on 50%. Well, that's a real bounce out. But again, his dart's going at that angle, so it'll actually hit the wire behind. Well, that's actually a plumb wire bounce out. Couldn't do a lot about that. Obviously, that wire you can see on the board is actually pressed into the board, so the darts are coming down at an angle. They'll actually sometimes hit the wire that's embedded. It's almost like a blade that's pushed into that board, where the old boards had surface wire that would, well, you could actually move them.
Yeah.
Big staples.
And you used to have proper feathers as well.
Oh yeah,
You thrown with those?
I have actually, yeah. Some Jim Pikes. Got some old darts at home, big old brass darts. And you have the French darts.
47. Michael Lucar.
There's the captain again.
Tough to get a 180 with them. One dart fills the treble.
Treble 17 he needs now. Oh, he's not gone that way.
Well, I didn't need to. Benito back on 310, sets up, leaves double 10. Good board management.
Needs 140.
Minimum to leave a shot. Leaves 170.
Michael Lucar 20.
So no real pressure. 5-2. Looking good.
And the cushion now, the advantage, is becoming meaningful.
Yet another break of throw, so halfway there. A race to 10.
Well, I know you fancied Michael to win this one, and it's turning out that way, or it's looking as though that is likely now.
76.
5 doubles out of 10 for Michael Smith, 2 out of 4 for Benito, but he's just scoring that little bit heavier, isn't he?
Just a little bit more reliable at the moment in this match.
94.
Well, it's just more solid, isn't he? Averaging just over 90 to Benito's 80. Well, changing as I spoke.
To Benito's near 90.
Yeah.
It was going to be a good point, well made, but then a 180 rather changes matters. Oh, brilliant.
34.
Second 180 of the match. Benito still trailing.
100.
There's the checkout percentage as I was talking about.
Tidy them. Treble 19 to leave tops.
137.
Great
Mystic
setup.
Mason on fire.
Great setup, eh? Anybody think you'd played this game, Chris? 145, Van der Pas.
Hanging in just.
He didn't want to go too near that,
No.
that 17, does he?
Well,
Well, you threw it, mate.
40.
He's not happy with the board, is he? He was not happy a bit.
Let's have another look at that and see if it caught the wire, or like I said, caught the blade behind the wire on the surface. Because they go in at that angle, sort of pointing down almost.
That one looks a bit loose.
140.
Let's have a look at this. It's
A
almost
little
going
bit,
down.
I think.
Benito was not impressed, was he?
100.
See, looks down the point.
92.
Throws from right in front of his eyes, doesn't
Yep.
he?
Nice.
That's an altogether smoother action, isn't it?
60.
Spot on. Oh, I thought you were on about the guy with the beer.
Ah,
That was a real smooth action.
43.
Elbow cocked out slightly, and
never noticed things like that.
57.
Big screens, of course, either side of the stage. So when you get the close-ups like that, you sometimes get a bit of crowd
90.
reaction. Means that wherever you are in the auditorium,
Yeah.
you don't miss a dance. You
Yeah.
don't miss a trick.
you're meant to be
There
at
you are, you
work.
see.
There you go.
100.
You're okay today, it's the weekend, but if it's a
Midweek.
Thursday afternoon and you get caught on screen and you're supposed to be at work,
78.
Messy again at the end. Left a potential 2-dart finish. But on throw, so
60.
Smith won't be too concerned. He would just think
hey ho.
four more holds of throw, and I'm home and hosed.
18 for tops.
50.
Well, we've seen a 1-2-4 by Benito in the very first leg of this match.
If you sort of have one or two where you feel that it's gone against you with the board, can't do it this visit.
92.
That's going to play on his mind, isn't it? When he's throwing here.
You could tend to. He probably is trying to throw a little bit too hard, just to make sure they go in.
Double 10. Nothing wrong with that one. But that's just to hold the throw.
Yes.
6-3 still with the 2-break cushion. And there's a little mini break off the stage at the end of this leg. And Michael will be delighted to go to that break at 7-3.
Yeah, and 3 away from a place in the next round.
Plays the winner of Rob Cross and Chizzy. It's a good game, isn't it?
Oh,
Cross
it's a
versus
great game.
Chisnell. It really is a good game.
93.
Coming
It's
up.
a real coin flip.
If you're planning on going out at some stage this evening, just wait until after you've seen Cross and Chisnell, because that's going to be some game.
96.
Again, that was just holding in, John, wasn't it?
Just got his nose ahead, though, Van der Pas.
Yep.
85.
And if he gets a big throw here, he'll very definitely take control of the leg.
I was thinking 5.19s is 95, which leaves 170.
And the switch there.
Right, leaves 167.
Hasn't got too much to aim after those first two, had he?
Complete blocked out the target.
I think it's
He'll have to switch.
fair to say Peter Wright is popular hereabouts, isn't he?
Everywhere you look, it's the multicoloured Mohicans.
Good
Ooh,
dart.
Trouble 19 ball.
Oh, now then, 167. Oh, it moved the wire.
So close.
164.
Chance of another big shot. Well, he went for 2 treble 19s, ball.
98. Benito Nubar, 25.
So Van der Pas 25 for the break of throw.
9.88.
2 darts at it.
6-4. Gets it.
That is important. That is really important for Big Benito. A break back, and he leaves the stage with Michael Smith leading 6-4, but very much game on. Well, if Benito Van der Pas is going to win this one, he's going to look back at that and think that's a key moment.
Yeah, massive moment. Well, he narrowly missed out on the big finish on the visit before, but that's what Michael thinks about it. But Michael still has a big advantage, lead 6-4. Still has that break of throw. A little bit of a cushion.
First to 10, just a reminder, and it's 6-4 as we stand in Smith's favour. Nicely poised match. It's not really caught fire in scoring terms, but it's close, it's tight, and there's plenty of drama.
Yeah, only the 3 180s, 2 to Benito, 1 to Smith. Only 9 scores between them of 140. 5-4 to Benito.
The bounce outs, we've been chatting about this while you were away watching a couple of adverts. We reckon it is very definitely the trajectory which causes Van der Pas to have the problems. You know, it's no indication of the board. It's not about the board. It's about the entry. It's about the angle entry. That's brilliant from Smith. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's actually effectively in the back of the wire, and then when he's in this situation, if he went the 20 again there, the dart is actually clattering against the previous one.
It was kind of Michael to get the 180 there, wasn't it? Because you with the close-up, you see exactly what we're on about.
Yeah.
The direction.
Yeah, look at the flight. Look at the dart tip up. So it's effectively going in a bit too flat. But I think that's more to do from the height of the release, because he's so tall.
So if he gets into the treble at the bottom edge,
yep,
like that, see,
that
goes in flat with Smith. That
yep
stays where it is. If Benito had done that, it would have wobbled.
Yeah, well, it hits the wire behind the face of the wire, that what we see.
Double 16 anyway. Whatever, he's in for a holder throw here.
Let's go within 1.
This is a big dart. Oh, he's missed it. Now then. He could hurt him.
Yeah, well, he only needs 1 treble in this combination, or if he hits a ball, he wouldn't even need that. But a 25 and a left 100, but immaterial now. So 3 darts in his hand to go within 1 leg.
Let's see if he can do it this time again. Served him well in the last leg before the break. Not this time, though. Double 4. Now then. Oh, dear, dear, dear.
Michael require 48.
Well, I'm shocked at that. He usually mops up well, does Benito.
Game
Another break.
That was very handy mopping.
Now within 3. 3 in front and 3 away from a place in the quarterfinals. Fabulous switching.
I love some of Michael's facial expressions.
Yeah, be no good at poker.
Here
we go. Look at the end of that. Look how flat that hits the board. You can almost hear the difference with Smith's throw.
He launches it with a great deal more velocity, doesn't he? It's not quite Whitlock-esque, but he certainly lets it go.
Yeah, they stay in. I'm not sure. There we go. Look at that. I'm not sure if there's anything you can really do with that. I'm not sure. Maybe an adjustment in stem length or slightly different balance within the dart. Maybe weight the back of the dart more. It served him well.
Double 15 and he's got it.
Now within 2. Looking comfortable where we were looking at 6-5 just a couple of moments ago.
And unlucky. Deflected out, hitting the dart yet again.
97.
Michael moving towards that place in the quarterfinals, where he will face the winner of Chisnall versus Cross.
Gets no easier, does it?
Who do you fancy for that one, by the way? Big call, isn't it?
Yeah, I can make a claim for both, but I think it's a bit of a coin flip.
Chizzy's got the big stage experience,
yes,
but he's not been in rich form of late.
No, but
and Rob Cross, such a terrific floor player. Great year, amazing.
He's just got so much confidence at the moment. He must feel that he's on a crest of a wave, isn't he? He must feel like he can't be beaten. Another one of the local moggies.
Yeah.
I'm all about a cat.
I got quite glad I've not got the old com cam, as we call it, the camera in the box this evening, because I've managed to ship one on the end of my nose, which isn't particularly good. Not a good look, that one.
73.
Ton 30 then for the break of throw.
20 treble 20 ball. Nice easy finish this one.
Oh, he's not got it.
Oh.
40. Benito Dubois, 56.
56 then for the holder throw. Oh,
just missed the big number. Double 16.
24.
Well, that was
messy.
90.
Extraordinary. Good spot, Chris.
20 ball, trouble, ball.
56.
So Van der Pas then getting another opportunity.
Double 16 then.
Forget the graphic there, it's double 16 he's after.
And if he comes back, Smith's on 44.
And then it goes.
34, irrelevant.
Hold the throw. No more. Still Smith with that cushion, with that advantage.
60.
(8-5) now.
Not going down without a fight.
Benito on 321. Smith's on 384. 8-5 is the score in legs in Smith's favour. First to 10 to win the match.
Smith there frustrated in the background, and
so that gets him down onto 284. Benito Van der Pas is on 236.
he shouldn't be frustrated. He's not played well. He's 8-5 up.
That's the ton, 136. It's makeable now.
needs a 140.
It's not
So
there.
6 darts at 136 for Benito for a break of throw and to go within 2 legs of Smith's lead.
He'll get the 16 now, just to tidy up. 96 scored, and so 40 remaining for Van der Pas, coming back, looking for tops, and no check out for Smith.
96.
Oh, this is for the break, tops.
3 in hand, 8-6.
Double 10. That's not a bad marker. And he gets it, and you see what it means to him, 8-6.
Huge dart, huge dart. Game on, game over, pretty much, if that doesn't go in.
Nicely done. So with the throw, Van der Pas has to hold, and
Well,
then
go within
looking
one,
for
couldn't he?
another break.
16.
Smith's just not had his scoring boots on tonight. Two steady stuns for Benito. 140 in front.
He'd like a ton 40 here, and he's got it.
140.
Can hear you, John. In again.
Big leg this one, Chris.
Yeah, huge.
145.
Came down for the bull and gets
Yeah, to leave 156.
25.
I don't know why, but there we go.
96. Benito in the park,
So 156. That's a great dart. Needs another. And he's got it. Double 18 for 156.
120.
Still got another visit, though, because Smith on no checkouts.
Yeah. Only trying to apply a bit of pressure, but that's not happening.
134.
Right. Let him know he's there.
Double 18. Likes it in this part of the board. It was there somewhere. There it is.
Well, usually what happens there when they're nowhere near, and then the last one finds its way in, but that's when you know it's not your night.
This'll hurt if Smith takes this. Tops now. Big darts.
Flashed at that one a bit quick.
Double 9.
Not the nicest double in the world. Needs to attack.
Crowd trying to rev him up. Now that's the danger. Double 4, 1 dart. 1 dart's all it needs. Manly style.
Yeah, I'm sure Peter Manley, 1 dart's at home watching this.
96.
Now this is the
start. I like the fact that you attack that double
Yeah,
nine,
yeah.
because if you go outside with your first dart, you sort of put a flaky one out there, and then you attack with your second dart. Obviously your third dart's wasted, so you just went straight at it.
135.
Smith's in slightly dodgy territory here.
Yep.
Needs to get his scoring boots back on.
This is more like it.
That'll do.
Third 118, now 6 in the match, 3 apiece. And what a time to get that one. Steady the ship.
125.
Still,
135 followed up by 125.
yeah, still
Tidy.
nothing in it.
Here's now.
Oh, hello.
140.
Canny darts. As one great guy from the northeast used to say.
170.
Well, it's the 170, not on the finish, but or for the finish, but leaves 71. So 20 ball, double 5.
75.
What a terrific leg of darts this
Big
is.
chance. Possible 11 dart leg, but he'll settle for 12
This-
to go 8 apiece, and then goes favourite.
This is the moment. Always missed it. Bullseye now.
46.
Well, he made a bit of a hash of that.
Awful.
Unicorn 10.
Oh, a deep breath. What a moment. Gets away with this. Oh dear. Michael.
Now, if Van der Pas is going to win this match, surely he's got to win this one. Come on, they say. That's the 9, double 8. Steadies himself. Attacks. And misses.
Another reprieve for the Smith camp.
Double 2. And he's got it. Only one more needed. He got away with that. Benito let him off the hook.
Oh, that game could have, right, to and fro to Benito would have won that one. He'd have gone favourite because he'd have had to throw in. He'd have had to throw for 9-8, and if not, 10-9.
Well, he's got to take everything from here, Van der Pas, if he's going to win it now.
Yep.
100.
Still, maybe a bit of a chance because Michael's been in and out.
Well, they both have. Neither have been convincing, but the last sort of 4 or 5 legs, it's all been about Benito. Michael picking up the scraps, but this is better.
Nothing Benito can do about that.
No.
That's all about Michael.
4th 180.
Oh, what a riposte.
140.
Well, he's going to get to go at the finish first, so what can Smith do with 2-2-1? Another 180 would be almost perfect.
He wasn't impressed with that. This is very makeable, 121.
He misses. He'll have a go at 1-2-4 for the match.
Now then.
The big if, 11 ball.
Oh, he's missed it. Wrong side of the wire.
Again, bad board management. Just should have made sure of the big 11, giving himself 1 dart at the ball.
So this is for the match, 124. He's got the first one. And now double 11.
102. Benito requires 32.
And that was for the match.
Valiant attempt, eh?
Fancied it.
Double 16.
Stay alive.
Alive he is. Smith has
Key leg now.
Well, he's got to put that out of his mind now.
Yep.
That was for the match. He missed it. Can't change history.
The last time he will have the throw for the match. What a time to have a visit like that. Bag of nails. Both forcing everything.
Yeah, they're trying maybe that little bit too hard. It's more like it.
121.
1 and 3 were immaculate.
Yep. Can't find a red bit.
100.
Eventually.
That's a
Look on his face tells you all you need to know.
opportunity for Benito if he can whack in a big one here,
Yep.
which he is
Oh,
doing.
needs
That's
to-
loose.
Needs to stay there. Risky.
Chris said earlier on he'd never make a poker player. That's why.
123.
Recovery again.
Unlucky, wasn't it?
Yeah. Benito is almost favourite for the match.
He needs a treble.
94.
Desperately needed that last dart. Desperately needed it. Right, 158. This is for the match.
Another one of those for double 19, treble 18.
Oh,
Michael.
Dear.
Loose.
Well, Benito's had 124 in this match already. See if he can do it again.
Open the contest with this finish.
He needed a treble 18 there for Bull.
Here we go then, 74 for the match. Treble 14, double 16, 14, 20 tops.
There's the 18. Tops now. Oh, Michael, he says. Michael. Benito can hit him hard. Good darts. Double 4. Yes! It's the break of throw. 9-all. And in the defining leg, the deciding leg, Van der Pas has the darts.
No favourite for the match.
match. Darts have been missed by both men. By Michael Smith, rather. And Van der Pas now, as Chris said, particularly after that great first visit, he's the favourite.
Have to stay solid and straight.
32.
Oh dear.
Nerves.
Michael, with a poor visit. 20 behind plus these.
Van der Pas still with the advantage. Suddenly the treble is looking minuscule.
Tiny. Like a little dot.
Great darts, that's more like it.
60 in front minus these. You don't find a treble on this visit. Well, cancel that.
Well, that puts Benito back with the advantage. He'll be the first to have an opportunity at the checkout, but if Smith gets a big visit here, he'll be under pressure. And is.
Thought that was 140, John.
Looked like it, didn't it?
Oh, Videla.
Treble 20. Oh, and a bounce out just when he didn't need it.
What a time for that to happen. So 1-1-8 for the match.
This is for the match.
Has he got his number?
Tops. Yes! Michael Smith gets over the line at last. Benito Van der Pas sportingly hugs him. Inwardly must really be hurting. Smith takes it absolutely on a knife edge, and he takes it 10-9.
Oh, what a hugely entertaining opening match we've been treated to tonight in the European Championship second round. Michael Smith from St Helens overcoming the resilient Dutchman Benito Van der Pas on the decider, 10-9. There were 55 attempted darts at double. They put away 19 between them. What a match. And Dan Dawson is now downstairs with Michael Smith, who I'm guessing is feeling pretty drained after that.
Michael, it was a thriller to watch. It probably hard work to play in, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course. None of us played well though. It was just a battle. Luckily enough, early on my doubles was good. His wasn't so good. And man kind of dropped off, and he had that bounce out. I mean, I knew he had to sit because he would have checked the 98 last leg. It
was a fantastic checkout that won it for you. They're the sort of games that 12 months ago you'd have probably lost, aren't they?
Yeah, of course. Especially being 8-4 up and then 9-8 down or 8 or whatever it was. I would have just give up, and I was just trying to fight. Kicked off with a 60s, going 1-3-1. I was like, it's not going to be my day. And then the 142 until he 118. I thought, I've got one chance, you've got to take it now, which I did.
You've not been firing on all cylinders so far in this tournament, but you've managed to win your opening couple of games. That's got to be a good sign in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. You know, like you said before, 12 months ago I'd lose them games. Because I'm sure now I can fight, I can still battle. I've got that C game where I can still struggle and win. I just want my A game to turn up, and it probably turn up and I'll probably get beat. So just keep playing my C game thing if it keeps getting me through.
First time you're through to the quarterfinals of the European Championships, only your 5th major quarterfinal. So, I mean, it's a rare chance for you to go all the way.
Yeah, of course. Same before, 5 quarterfinals in my career. That's not very good. So for semis, finals, I want to win this tournament. That's why I turned up. Done all the hard work all year to be number 3 seed. So I don't want to go quick.
Either Dave Chisnall, a guy you know all about, or Rob Cross, who's having this sensational first year in the PDC and doesn't seem to be scared of anybody.
I'm not really bothered. They've got to play me next. So far, I turn up. And if I do turn up, there's only one winner. So that's the main thing.
Well, congratulations into the quarterfinals, Michael.
Thank you. Cheers.